Let's see. Can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, it's not the best way to start a weekend. But here we are. I hope you're at least doing good. Um, God damn, dude. Um, I want to start by saying this. There was a point when I thought, as we get, we will get more and more graduation. It's only natural, and I really thought I'm gonna get used to it, but no. Seems like no. It's so, yeah, it still isn't easy. I don't know how it is picking like this, but I guess it's not. I was going to stream this weekend anyway, but I guess doing one a bit earlier. And yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? And if you're just joining in, the title says it. Ao from regloss is graduating. The announcement was made only a few hours ago, hence the abrupt stream like this. And it's that the crazy thing is that the graduation date is today, actually, like right now. So there is no graduation stream. There's no graduation video from herself. It's just done. So, which is highly unfortunate. To be honest, I got nothing to say. as in I don't know what to say. Other than just telling you about the news. So it's yeah, I honestly don't know what to say, guys. Um so far we don't really know anything. There has been announcements from hololive's official Twitter as well as our own Twitter. Although her manager relayed our message, and none of them directly mentioned what the reasoning behind the graduation is. We're all just assuming that it's due to her health issues that she's been going through for the past several months at this point. And I wasn't really fully aware of this what she was going through in terms of struggle. What was it? Does anyone have like the specific name of the stuff that she was going through? It might be a good time for us to get into what that is actually. But again, for today's announcements, they didn't specifically mention what the actual for such an abrupt graduation. Yeah, there's she just graduated. That's it. There was like a farewell video, I think, from hololive side of like our montage, which is nice, like a compilation video. There also has been a cover done by remaining regloss members, to say goodbye to Ao, the cover song that they released. So it's not. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's in bad faith or something bad happened. I think they definitely had the time to prepare all these things, like the videos and the cover song. So I guess they were getting ready for it, for at least several weeks, I assume. But it's called adjustment disorder. that is what she was diagnosed with. Ao herself didn't even know, apparently. And she got a medical checkup, diagnosed with, and cover like told her to take some time off, basically recover, and we all thought that was going to happen. Apparently not. Raden's tweet wrote that the cover was rushed in 5 days. Was it? Damn. Okay, so I guess it must have been like within a week then. God, week. It's so sudden, man. I think this is the worst type of kind. Like having to have someone go. Health issue. You never want to see anyone suffer like that. Especially someone who tries their best. Also, the fact that there is practically no time at all to mentally prepare. They just graduated. You just graduated, and that's. Oh. Yeah, how many of you are just finding out about it? Maybe you found out about it like literally like right now through my stream, but and every time there's a news like this, I debate with myself if I should talk about it on stream. But man, I don't know. Like, I just because I just don't know what to make out of it. That's so unfortunate. Okay, some of you are just finding this. Excuse me. Yeah, health issue is not something to take lightly. I mean, yeah, especially when these members are going through so much. Probably not easy. Adjustment disorder. I would like to exactly learn what that is. Let's see. Cleveland. Adjustment disorder. An adjustment disorder is a strong reaction to stress or trauma. A stressor could be a positive or negative. It causes short-term symptoms that affect your thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Your reaction may be more expressive than what others might expect. There are different types of this disorder. It involves therapy, sometimes. So it's a mental health issue. But again, I'm just going off of what she has mentioned before going on a hiatus. Again, for the graduation announcement today, they didn't specifically state that this was the reason, or they didn't state anything. They didn't put out anything. Oh. Yeah, same thing, Joseph. I think that's what all of us were kind of expecting. I mean, even Ao herself said, you know, she's gonna come back, and I think like very recently, right, when regloss announced their first in real life concert, I if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the members also said, or at least one of them said, that I was doing. I don't know if they said fine, but you know, they were keeping in touch with Ao, I believe, right? If she wasn't recovering and then quitting to remove the cause of stress would make sense. Definitely. I mean, it seems like, I mean, this is basically stress induced kind of uh, health related challenge. If that is the case, and if it's work related, which in cases, you know, her activities, then yeah, maybe they had no choice. Never can really know for sure. Actors or person. That's a pretty anxiety. Oh man, it's at least with the information that we know that she had to graduate today right away. And I just feel bad for regloss as a whole, including owls. Right? It's just oh man, I believe regloss was like hololive's new kind of like challenge direction. Different, have a different feel vibe. I gotta say the members of regloss really they just can't catch a break. I I always hope for the best for them. They just freaking can't catch a break. Feel bad about that too. Easier to understand if you think adjustment disorder or almost. I think depression is related to majority of men probably. Hey Vicky, how are you doing? I'm sad, man. I just can't pretend that I'm okay, man. I'm sad. I hope for the best to Ao, obviously, wherever she ends up. But gosh, just I mean, from the stories that she tells about her life, even herself can't catch up. And I hope she truly finds peace somewhere. Uh, I couldn't. I, a part of me is saying like, couldn't they just couldn't she? I mean, even if she has to leave like for a year or something, but I guess at the end of the day, if it's like so serious to a point that they have to take drastic measures, then completely like leaving is definitely. Yeah, and this is also at a time when I was like really liking like Loss, um, like and what they do. Like I'm seriously rooting for them, and especially Ao. Like one thing that like really stood out to me about Ao is that she's such a unique character, right? I mean, everyone is in Regloss, um, but she's such a unique character that added so much value and liveliness to not only the Regloss team but also whole life as a whole. I felt like wow, like whole life needs her somebody like her, and I thought it was great. Yeah, I mean, I was um I just realized that I've been slowly but surely kind of piling up owls like merch as well. I mean, and I didn't get anything like, you know, like here and there, like a card or a little like gotcha post card themajigs and things. You know, like the cards that I pulled last week. Just last week, I was happy to pull owl. And I was like, dang, I got Owl. But yeah, it was just a joy to have her. I think the chemistry between all the regloss members were too good. Oh, man. Better to make a clean break rather than just hanging on and keep. That is true too. I mean, I guess no one can really know like what's the absolute. Only we can only respect the. But it's just her character is outstanding. I know. It was so different, so fresh, and complemented her teammates so well. And I mean, wasn't Ao the one that persuaded Raden to not graduate, right? So that makes me feel even worse, to be honest, knowing that fact. Cool. It must be going through some tough stuff right now. That's all I can think. Oh man. What it must be going through this. It must be going through some for her to suddenly so suddenly to announce a graduation like this. She must be going through some tough stuff. And I guess hololive agreed, definitely. Marin had a talk about our in a live video 30 minutes ago. Could you, if you're okay with it, do you mind sharing what Marin kind of mentioned? I would love to know, especially since I don't understand Japanese, right? So, goddamn. How do I say like I'm in pain in Japanese? Could be she, like that. Yeah. It is painful, man. It's painful. Yeah, we don't know why there isn't a graduation stream. Um, we can only assume that uh, they probably found it best to best for her situation right now. Probably, maybe trying to set up a graduation stream or a video like that's like too much for her situation right now. Dang, man. Oh, Marin's still streaming. Okay, got it. This is the news I wake up to. Oh yeah, many of you are just waking up now, huh? Especially in the US time zone. It's now early morning, so yeah, Jesus, what a nasty surprise to wake up to. Oh man. Just found out after I got home from school, bro. Not good. Yeah, again, I can't pretend that it's okay. To be honest. I'm sad. Gosh, and I was picking back myself up to work harder for the rest of the year too. Man, there's so many things to think about. And I was looking for some peace as well, and man, it's not helping. It's not helping. Man, why can't we just have good things happen in life? I know that's a childish thing to ask, but to be honest with you, I've never grown to be an adult. Inside me, I'm just still that little child. And I don't know if I can ever live out of that, to be honest. Oh, why? 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 Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna be honest today. Usually I try to be the best of myself. And you know, again, my opinion stays the same. Just like any work or any industry you're in, any jobs, it's completely a regular occurrence for people to leave for various reasons, right? You see it happen every day, your jobs or school. So my opinion on that stays the same. Will stay the same. However, that doesn't make it bearable. Doesn't make it bearable. What sucks still sucks. That's what I want to say. God damn. Just got her plushie last week? Oh man. Really? God damn. Are you talking about the Ao montage video, Kev? Yes, I have watched it. Okay, that's a lie. I haven't watched the whole thing. I tried to watch it, but I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. That's sense. 2025, 2020, I don't know. Why do my faves always gotta graduate? Oh man, I feel bad. I've met a few hololive fans who, you know, like how basically all of their Oshis have graduated. I feel especially bad for them. And hopefully if you are in that situation, hopefully you're doing okay. Hmm. 2025 is cursed. No, I mean I think it'll be like this every year in my personal opinion. Not only in hololive but everywhere. Yeah. I mean, if we start to search for reasons on like why this is happening and why must we go through this, and it's endless, right? You could practically make up anything and it'll make sense. Not the truth. I can even say, hey, it's because the season's changing. Oh, it's from summer to fall. That's when people usually are depressed, or that's when people have hard times. You know, if I tell you that, maybe that makes sense. But do we know that that's true? Hell no, right? But the reason I feel especially sad for this news is because it's health related. Just like Mume, right? I mean, if it's due to a difference in directions, right? Difference in opinions of directions with the company and the talent, then I actually, among graduations, I actually find that to be probably the better outcome, to be honest, comparatively speaking, right? Because that means the talent is firm and confident on what direction they want to take for their next chapter, and they're looking forward to it, and they're working hard towards it, and there is a high chance that we will see them pretty soon, somewhere, as someone else. And it's also okay on the company side, or you know, from fans' perspective, in my opinion, if it has to happen, then it's good to see the company kind of giving respect or respecting the talent's decision. Because like I'll keep on telling you this, it's not like this in the rest of the entertainment industry. I mean, you see all these K-pop idols, right? And if a K-pop idol that's super popular right now suddenly goes up to the boss of their agency and says, you know what, I feel shitty, I'm gonna take a month off. Do you think they'll say okay? No, that's not how it works in majority of the industry. They just have to freaking endure it, even if that kills them. So in that regards, I find hololive, at least from the outside, I find like what they do a lot more forgiving, letting talents go on hiatus as long as they need. Now, do I know everything that happens inside? No. But if I have to compare like the rest of the industry, that's why I had high hopes with this Ao situation, because they tend to give a long time for a talent to recover. I mean, we saw that with Ayame, right? As well, and that just doesn't happen in the rest of the industry. So I really thought they could do it, but I guess it's also up to other details that we will never know about, that the talents think about. Because if that was so easy, right, then why would anyone graduate? For sure, there has to be a good reason from talent's perspective. And, in Mumei's case too, like if her health was the only issue, and like maybe she can just go on a hiatus, but perhaps there were many other factors within that health issue that led her and led out to such a decision like this. So it's just that, yeah. So, and also Iroha too, right? We saw it with Iroha too. Iroha also went through some crazy challenges, and Cover hololive gave her a good amount of time to recover. So I still would like to say that they probably did their best on given circumstances. But from a fan's perspective, it sucks. I'm not gonna pretend that it's not. It sucks. It just simply sucks, and it's painful. It's painful. Like I said, health issue is one of the worst reasons. Mainly because that means the person is willing to still go forward, right? Still wants to be in here, but health wasn't their way, right? And that sucks. And that's not something I wish on. That's the worst thing. For you to have the will to do something in your life, only to be blocked by a health issue, which is out of your control. And I just hate that. I hate to see that happen. And I'm sure there are some of you in chat that's also probably going through something similar. And I wish you the best, to be honest. Please don't let this kick you down a deeper hole of depression. I would rather have you take this opportunity. I know it's not easy. It's easy to say than actually, but, and me personally too. Personally, this year's been rough. But I don't like to talk about these kind of like my personal mental challenges, because I find it my responsibility to overcome it and suck it up. But it does suck though. That's what it does suck. Really does. And my voice is so since the COVID that I got, my voice goes out so quick, and my mic can't pick it up. Too deep down. I don't know why. Yeah. Ah, damn. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, if you guys are just joining and if you're confused, It's just what the title says. We don't know anything more than that. hololive has announced Ao's graduation, and the graduating date is now. Now. They didn't really state any specific reasons. Although, again, if it's any comfort to you, hear this. hololive official channel did make like a farewell montage video. The rest of the regloss members cooked up a goodbye song, a cover song, and uploaded that a few hours ago too. And Ao herself, although through her manager, said bye on her Twitter page as well. So yeah, it's not like the contract is terminated, that kind of a deal. It's literally just graduation. But no graduation stream or video from her. So her YouTube shows a scheduled stream for the 6th. Do you think she'll be doing that? Is that a chat? Is that possibly a chat kind of like a stream, or? It's a free it's I think you're looking at this, right? Maybe this is what you're looking at. It's a free chat. Oh yeah, it's a free chat, as in all these members do have a free chat where fans can just walk in at any time and just chat about things. So yeah, this is not a live stream. God, has it been half a year since our hiatus? Oh man, has it been half a year? So it was basically right after Fest. So it was right after Fest, pretty much. Oh my god, I didn't quite realize how long that was. Man, time goes. Yeah, time. I hate it. Am I the only one who thinks this? I hate it. I hate it. It feels like I'm not achieving anything, but the time is just going by lightning speed. What is happening? Where did 2025 go? Where did the whole freaking year go? I didn't achieve anything, and here I am. I just already in October. I hate that feeling. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. You feel the same? Oh, it's good to know that I'm not alone in that regard. And we gotta ask Crony to do something about this, man. It's out of hand. Crony, stop the time, please. I wanna go back to, I don't know, what year do we want to go back to? If you had the choice right now to go back to a specific year, and you only had one chance to ask Crony, what's that specific year and why? We're gonna have to fight Crony? We have no chance. You see, it's the clock lady that literally controls the time with abs. You think we can have a chance against her? Hell no. 2026. Oh, no. 2016 and 2021. 2024. 2024, 2018. 1945? You want to go way back? I'm sorry, but you might have to go to war if you go that far back. Wait, was the war or the recovery of war? Are you ready to get into the dark times of recovering from the World War? Or maybe you're literally from 1945, who knows? Before breaking dimensions. I'm not gonna change anything. I wanna enjoy having everyone. Yeah. It's really ironic because I personally have a hard time choosing a specific year because it's always double-sided, right? My a part of me says like 2018, 2018, 2019, like right before the pandemic. Although it would suck to go through the pandemic again. But ironically, that was also the time when there were many peak moments online, including hololive, right? I'm sure. How many of you got to know hololive during the pandemic, right? How many of you? Hold your hand up. 1000 BC? Wise choice. I'll stay in 2025. Yeah, I mean, like, part of me might. I don't want to say. I'll just stay. It's too risky to go back, maybe. Yes, exactly. So many of you, so many people got to learn about hololive during that time, including myself. Including myself. Ah. Hmm. Around Pecora laugh meme. I'm sure like Korone moments, Pecora moments. Yeah. And myth with Gura. The point is, it's we gotta do something about this. Crony. Does anyone have a direct line to Crony? We gotta do something about this time, man. Ah, why can't we just have good things forever? Why not? What's stopping us from having that? This sucks, dude. Yeah, Matsuri's Band-Aid clip. That's a popular one. Would go back to 2015 to have 2 years to learn Japanese and start watching Sora when she just debuted. You want to join the 13 nights? Interesting. Day one, huh? Yeah, it's just it's going by too faster than I can process. I mean, when you're stuck at home, why not watch clips of anime girls streaming? Exactly. YouTube suddenly started recommending that, right? And suddenly we were all in it. And it's funny because like many of the hololive members that we know, actually also probably started like same as how we did. Like it's how we started watching hololive members, and they themselves became a hololive member, which is funny. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you have their own Oshis in Holo, yeah. And I honestly really liked Ao. Like I really did. I really did. Really, really did. Like Dad said, good memories make you sad. It means good memories. Yeah, I guess it's to have good to have good memories rather than having nothing. That is true. It's good that there's something we value so much. But again, it doesn't make it any easier though. Whenever it happens, um, it just sucks. It sucks. Hmm. What was the favorite moment of clip? I think I mentioned a few times. Um, but I personally like seriously started watching hololive when Myth did their first anniversary VR chat stream. In their like small selves, right? And I still cherish that. I that's more of a whole stream rather than a clip, but hmm. I personally enjoyed Ao just being around the regloss member. I think like when they're all together, that they're at their best. To be honest, and I personally enjoyed Ao with Kanade, their banters, things, and again, Ao herself is such a unique character. I really cherish too. Is there no reason for grad stated? No, there isn't. It says here. I'll read it to you. Let's see. That monster called Upakuyo. Oh, left me be. All right. Fubuki coming in clutch to let us lighten the mood a bit. That's funny. See, like this is what I like about her. She looked like a charismatic, like handsome type of person, but then she's very pawn, very funny. But yeah, going back to the whole thing, says announcement regarding the graduation of Hyodoshi Ao. Thank you for your continued support of hololive production. We regret to inform you that Hyodoshi Ao, a member of VTuber group hololive Device, will be graduating on October 3rd, 2025, which is today in Japan. Or no, for you guys too, it's today. As a member of regloss, Ao has put immense effort into her activities for the past 2 years and established herself as an essential individual for the development of hololive Device and hololive production. We are deeply grateful for the passion she devoted to the fans during her journey with us. We once again sincerely apologize for the heartbreaking news and would like to thank each and every fan and or related party for their warm support of Ao until now. That's basically it. There's not even in the article here states anything more other than the fact that you can send her a fan letter until October 31st of this year, and the membership and exclusive member content will end until like it'll be available until January 31st next year. That's it. I know there's no reason. I knew she was graduating. I didn't know it was today. Yeah, it's today, guys. It's today. That's what's so shocking. October 3rd, 2025. That's literally today. Um, yeah, membership content will go down as well as the membership itself will be closed after that. That's what that says. Yeah, any mental challenge, again, although they didn't specifically say that's the reason here, that is what we are assuming right now, because of what the reason why Ao went on a long break is because of that, right? So I wonder why graduation hit so hard. People always tell me it's just leaving a job, but feels more than that. Well, I have to kind of agree that it hits hard. And although I myself even compares to like a regular job, right? And it's common to see people leave after a certain amount of time for various reasons. On the other hand, it's not the same, obviously, because this is idol, basically talent to fan interaction, right? So we obviously do care about them probably a little bit more than your coworkers. probably. And you know, we support them in a way that's not like, oh, it's just another coworker at a job place, right? So in that sense, yeah, it's vastly different, and that's definitely why it feels heavier. Mm. The feeling of loss, since you know we won't get to see the same kind of interaction live streams again. Yeah, that's true too. Even if one is graduating for, you know, graduating to debut as an indie, that still you still have that knowledge that you will never be able to see that particular persona ever again. I think that's what hits hard, to be honest. Because now, since we're pretty used to this VTuber thing, all of us, we kind of have a decent idea of how things are, right? Like how things go. And when a corpo VTuber goes, that persona is highly likely gone forever. Like forever and ever and ever. Right? And I think that's what makes it hard. In a real job situation, if you really like your coworker that's leaving, you can freely hang out with them anytime, right? But not here. Not here. We're never going to talk about 2024 and 2025 again. Yeah, I mean, I my thinking is that it will keep on going, and unfortunately, it will be the regular form. And this goes back to the argument. Well, not argument. This goes back to the talk of, you know, it's common to have people go from places to. But yeah. But again, health issue. That's the biggest thing. And I hope she's okay. I hope she definitely finds a way to stay healthy and definitely overcome this to achieve something greater. Heard from someone that Yago said in recent investor meeting that there's a possibility for X talent to return. No, it's just what he's basically saying is I saw the interview, or the yeah, I saw what you're saying. He basically means the door's open if anyone decides to. It doesn't mean someone's planning to come back. That's not what it means. But yeah, I mean, in a sense, that is true. But and you know, I guess it's better to know that rather than him saying the door is closed forever. Once you graduate, that's that. But yeah, I guess it's better to know that. It is better to know. After graduation, they can't hang out on stream. Exactly. I mean, for the individuals, like the talents themselves, I'm sure they can contact each other whenever they feel like, which they do. like how Bei recently told us about how she called Mume, and Mume is doing well. But for us, the most devastating thing for us as fans is that we can never do that. We'll never know. We'll never know. If none of them decides to share, then we will absolutely never know. Happens. There is no closure. That's what sucks. To be honest, that's what sucks. Hmm. Hmm. I just hope we get a good health update in the future from her friends. I hope so too. I hope so too. At least let us know that she's doing fine now. That kind of a deal, right? Like we don't at this point we're not really asking for much. Just let us know that she's doing better. That kind of a thing. I really hope. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man. I don't know. Was she one of your Oshis? No. If we are talking in terms like the traditional term of like Oshi, as in like absolute Oshi, then no. But I really liked her, and I liked her personality. I think she was a gem. That made regloss great. You know, alongside the rest of the members. Hmm. Good morning. How are you doing? God, it's so sudden. Why so sudden? Why so sudden? Not even a week? Damn, dude. Not even a week. Not even a week. Yeah, her channel is still live. As you see here. The channel is still here. Things still here. These graduations never get comfortable even a bit. Yeah, that's it's shocking actually. To me, that fact is very shocking. I don't know how you guys kind of expected yourselves to handle graduations as you move on. What I thought was, I believed I believed it'll get like more like dull as we hear more and more. But honestly, it doesn't get any easier. It just doesn't. My mood for the day is absolutely just crashed. Kind of a weight is what I'm talking about here. Hmm. Hmm. What really sucks is that I've been wait, where did that comment go? You were saying you were recently beginning to watch her, right? Like VODs and music. Um, kind of expected this with her mental health. Yeah, I mean, now I see that at least some of you kind of expected it. Yeah. Nothing can save my mood today. Yeah, I get you, man. God, it sucks. Hmm. Yeah, I think for some of you, since you guys are like mostly watching and following EN side of things, maybe it's not as like crazy as some of the like EN news, which is understandable. Yeah, I guess with the concert situation, I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. I thought I expected them to at least have a reference, at least in like maybe even an Easter egg of Owl in the concert information. But nah. Although, as somebody said in chat, what regloss hooked up that cover in within the past 5 days, right? So even like a week ago, maybe there was no decision. It was like that much abrupt, perhaps. That's what I'm getting right now. What I'm getting. Just entered. Why is she graduating? We don't know the reason. Don't know the reason. We're assuming her ongoing health issue, but they didn't state any specifics. Damn, dude. They must know ahead to record the cover. Yeah, but only 5 days, they said. Apparently, 5 days. Is there anything? I was still giving us a laugh after. Is there anything else that I missed? Or was that pretty much it? Like I said, it was just so sudden. This was her Twitter. To everyone who has supported me, though it was a short time, the moments I spent as a read loss with hololive were like a dream. Thank you so much for meeting me. I swear to keep loving my readers from now on, or our fans. Please don't forget this. It's a promise with the #1 handsome Ao-kun. Though it's hard to part, see you again. That's the message, which is proxied by our manager. I hope Marin is doing okay. She's very close to Ao-kun. I wonder what she's talking about right now. Marin, apparently she's live right now, right? I believe there's nothing on Holo Plus either. I didn't hear from anybody mentioning. Is being a virtual idol that draining for one's mental health? What I would say is working hard on anything is can be mentally draining. And again, you never know what goes through someone's life, right? Obviously, just being a YouTuber isn't the 100% of one's life. They probably have their own family matters, own like other things that we just don't know. It's a complex issue, so it can't just be about like, hey, this is the fault. Well, yeah, I assume it's not easy. A relapse, huh? Might have told him to keep the reason private, since it hasn't improved yet, seemingly. Makes sense. Marin has mentioned that she has a song with Ao that they've been working on for a bit. We should see it still soon, hopefully. I hope so. I hope so. Wouldn't want that to go to waste. Yeah, I mean it's hard because if anyone working at a job right now, who's not happy, I'm sure you can come up with different reasons, or I should say, every one of you have different reasons on why you want to leave. But right now, like wouldn't you say? Don't you have a reason, that wants to quit? What was that sound? Oh, it's a coffee donation. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. From anonymous. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really am grateful. Kofi donations like this goes towards making my trips and streams possible. That reminds me, you know, the even though I didn't get a ticket, I secretly wanted to. I secretly was thinking about going to the regloss concert, just because I just wanted to witness that moment. Uh, but but no, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Again, thank you for the support. I appreciate it, anonymous. Thank you, wholeheartedly. She did say before the hiatus that it's not a new health issue; it's kind of a relapse. So, mental stuff, man. Like, what would you do in that situation? Let's say we were put in that situation, right? Where you still have to work, but like everything about that mental health issue or challenge is uh screaming at you. How do you overcome that? Other than hoping to recover naturally over years, which is just not feasible. What would you do? Desriga, thank you so much for the 11 months of membership. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the membership. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. A tribute to Ao at a concert? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But again, who knows? It may actually depend on what Ao has to say, right? Because more than anybody's, it's Ao's opinion that matters. And if Ao says, you know, guys, just don't worry about me. Focus on like yourselves and don't worry about putting me in your concert. Then they'll probably have to respect that. So we'll never know. We'll never know like if that they will have our reference, and if they don't, like why would that be? We'll never know. Expensive therapy. Medicine dispensed by a psychiatrist. I'm sure that therapy too, probably. As someone with depression and anxiety myself, you don't. You live with it. A lot of people, you know. Yeah. I mean, if the reason is clear, right? Like, let's say if it's because of your job, you know that just cut and clear, then maybe the solution is just to quit the job. It's as easy as that. But if it's more deeply rooted, then yeah, I probably harder challenge. And I honestly have those moments too. Uh, but yeah, I guess I never recover either. Dang. To file a week-long vacation and take some break. That's the most realistic approach in a job situation. Oh, I think Vesper and Magni, you're talking about the Holo Stars, right? Oh, were they leaving largely due to like the difference in directions? And didn't they become a indie VTuber, or at least one of them? I don't really know the details of the Stars members, but how long do you think a company would should allow a talent to take a break? Do you think it's possible to let a talent take a multi-year break? Oh man, I think it's usually the members' opinion. Like do they think it's okay, right? Rather than the company saying it so. Um, I don't know. I honestly can't say. Honestly can't say because I'm not an expert. I'm not an industry expert. I've never been to cover or hololive. I have no idea. they're both indies that are active today. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I hope they're doing well. Hmm. I can see. Hello, hi. Going on. Hachama took almost a year break. Gura multiple years, so Holo at least. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. In the stream. Again, if you are in like other spaces of this entertainment industry, chances are you don't have that luxury, or a chance, or anyone who cares enough to, or has faith in you enough to let you go on a break that long. They don't take that. Any regular like agencies, hell no, hell. That's why I'm like at least something positive is that when they need the time, they'll give them time. Is my understanding. Probably give her a deadline. I don't think so. That I highly doubt. Oh, hey Rooney, I highly doubt. Again, looking at so many examples of other whole life talents that took a long time off and then came back. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Pacing yourself is a necessity. How do you do that? Honest question. I suck at that. I suck at it. I suck at it. I suck at prioritizing things. I suck at planning things. I suck at managing time. I suck at consistency. How do you do it? How do you do it? Any experts in chat? Any experts? How do you do it? And I hate myself for it. I wish I was better. Hmm. Also believe the other reason is the talents are contract employees and not full-time. No, that actually makes it worse, right? Because for other agencies, their thought process basically is, you signed a contract with us to perform for this amount of time. You agreed to it, so you got no time to be sick. Like that's how it usually is for like regular music and like the K-pop idols, like I said. Like they are freaking some kind of like a military training type of deal with them. So, and believe it or not, it used to be a lot worse in the K-pop industry, and they didn't get paid anything, to be honest. Like in the earlier days of K-pop, they just go on concerts after TV shows and appearances and radio shows or whatnot, whatever program that the agency has set up for them. They did not let anyone rest. So it has gotten a bit better, but still, it's rare to see an agency or a company giving time to a talent until they recover. That rarely happens. It doesn't matter if it's a full-time or a contract. That rarely happens. Yeah, I'm mentioning Korea as an example because I am Korean and I've seen it happen like on the news and things. I'm a bit more familiar, but I'm sure you can find that anywhere else in the. They literally trade their youngest days with fame and reputation. And the worst thing is, majority of them don't see the fame at all. They only trade their youngest days trying to debut. And then they suddenly reach their 30s or the end of 20s. And they just don't have a chance anymore. And they're forced to give up on it. But they spent a decade of their, or over a decade of their teenage years and their 20s trying to debut. And majority, I personally, like, I see that happening. And they just don't they're not able to reach anything. Like, that's even worse, right? That's the thing. In that sense, I think VTubing, like slash idol kind of like performance combining is in itself a revolution for the talents, because first they have a chance at exposing themselves to a wider audience, even if they're on their own as an indie, versus being forced to go under an agency, right? So they have a choice in that, and they have more ways to. They can just say they debuted, and they have more ways to at least talk to people, reach out to people. That was never the case before this. Just regular idol or singer, entertainer field. Before stream and VTubing, people just had no chance. They were literally 100% at the mercy of agencies, and they just had to do what they told them to do. And well, you fail to debut, then it's over. Career is over, and the agency moves on to the next younger group of people that's trying to debut, because why would they put time in you who reached the end of life of idolship, right? And but VTubing and like content creation like online, although they also have their own challenges, obviously. I'm not saying anything's easy, but at least there's a chance to reach out to people. But what I'm trying to say is, that's why we're also fortunate to get to know these amazing people who would have otherwise been hidden forever. I mean, freaking, like, look at Hoshimachi Sensei, right? Herself mentioned, and Kiara too. They all tried to debut as a singer or idol, but they could never like get a proper chance. And if it wasn't an online platform like we have today, then they would have never had a chance, and we would have never known the great characteristics and the talents of what they can offer. So in that sense, I think it's quite Alter Ego says, yeah, I follow indie singer that does karaoke stream for 5 years, and she's still stuck with 9 to 21 audience. She's quite good. Yeah. Now the other side of this story is, although it is revolutionary in the sense that you now have a chance to reach out to people, the other darker side of the story is now everyone has a chance to do so. So it is competitive more than ever in the history of the human race, trying to get yourself seen, right? And I see that too, freaking A. Like, I've been going at this for over 3 years now, right? And I'm still kind of, struggling. Not kinda. I am struggling to grow as a channel and content creator. And there's just so many choices now. So again, I'm not saying any side is easier than the other. There are definitely challenges for both. In the online sense, there's just so many people. So many people. So many people. So many choices for viewers to just watch and enjoy. So yeah. My friend in Japan a few months ago was able to take work off for the rest of the year due to a mental health issue. He had to get an official note from a hospital, but does show a company is serious. Oh, that's nice. That's good for him. Kudos to your friend for having such a go-to job. That's such a rarity, man. Because usually they'll just fire you, honestly. Like dead serious. I mean, it would definitely happen in the US. Most likely. And if you are at a job that treats you at least a bit like a human being as that example, then you have to consider yourself lucky. Insanely lucky. Really. Am I the only one who's nuts, or does she have a graduation stream? No, she doesn't. That's the one of the shocking things. The graduation is today, and there is no graduation stream. Guru Guru says the early bird takes all the worms. Have you ever heard the other side of that story, that saying? Of the early bird takes all the worms. The early worms gets eaten first. So it goes both ways. There is a huge risk of being an early adopter or the pioneer. You either be the early bird that dominates all, or you find yourself be the early worm that gets eaten first. Yeah. Yeah, my company hates that we would be sick for like 2 days. It would be, boy, I plan a week. You dare to go on a vacation for a whole week? Did you not hear what I was saying in the meeting this morning? How dire the situation, the economy is, and what our company is going through. And as the members of this company, I expect you as grown-ups to be responsible about your responsibilities, of taking care of your responsibilities in this company. And yet you tell me that you want to go on a full week of vacation? Did I just give you a PTSD? I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, how many people did I traumatize just now? I do apologize. Real, I'm sorry. Sorry. And honestly, if you have a boss or anyone who tells you that at your job place, deep down you want to just tell them it's your skill issue. I mean, it's your company that went down the shithole. What are you doing standing here? You should be the one running around trying to save your company. Why are you shouting at me for? Isn't that the truth? I mean, I'm doing my work. I just want to get off, for a week so I can come back better. It's skill issue on their part. That their company's falling apart. What are you doing? Don't skip about taking time shouting at me. You ain't got time for that. Go get the deals done. That's your job, CEO. You're the boss. That's your job. Oh, my general manager has done this and to my face too. I'm so sorry, man. May I? This is just between you and me, but I would like to give a sincere middle finger to that manager of yours that's giving you a hard time. So eat this. But don't tell him about this. Fuck him. We have more important things in our life about VTubers, okay? And their graduations. Yeah, I would like to sincerely wish that your manager tonight stubs his or her toe. You know, not extremely painfully, but you know, painful enough that it wouldn't hurt them or injure them, but still have them scream and swear. All right. Oh, just you know, just a little magic spell that I'm sprinkling over them. Same thing with any managers, anyone else's managers or bosses, or bullies that you're struggling with. Man, just woke up after a nap. I'm sorry. You know, this is the sad part, right? As we do this stream, because of how all of you are from so many different countries and parts of the world, we keep on having people wake up, walking in, just to learn about this news. Right? I feel bad, dude. I've said those kind of things to an incompetent boss before. I was going to quit within a few days, so I had. Good on you, man. Good on you. Gotta say what you gotta say. Um. Ugh. Ugh. I just hope all the regloss members I think tweeted out about this situation, right? I think they did. Oops. I just typed Richijo. Ichijo. And Richijo is a good nickname. Richijo. I mean, she's a CEO, isn't she? Ririka said, these 2 years of working together with Ao-kun as regloss have been an irreplaceable treasure. It's a sad outcome, but I hope that the path Ao-kun has chosen will always be bright from here on out. Oh good, words aren't coming out. I hope Ao-kun can stay smiling. Not that hurt. Okay. Is it Fute? Forgot the spelling of Raden. I'll Bay tweeted too. Hey Karen, I wanted to play together more, but I'll keep cheering you from now. Love to you always, Ao-kun. Thank you for bringing smiles to me time we interacted. The memories will stay with me forever. Oh, it's the 2 U's, right? There we go. Thank you so much. It's a hard name. It's actually 2 U's, no, 4 U's. Ju Fu. So we were both wrong. Heading the right direction though. Then says, to Ao-kun, it was so much fun to work together as regloss. Going out together, staying over, having lessons each and every day spent with you is a precious memory. It would be a lie to say I'm not lonely, with one of the 5 precious chairs of regloss now standing empty. From now on, the path you walk and the path we take will be different, but if you ever feel a bit tired from walking, look back and call our name. I'll come to your side right away and we laugh together again, and maybe go for a walk. Cheering for you on your journey ahead. Gosh, she is such an artist, man. Look at her writing. Even through a machine translation, beautiful, her writing. Isn't this a beautiful sentence? From now on, the path you walk and the path we take will be different. But if you ever feel a bit tired from walking, look back and call our names. I'll come to your side right away, and we can laugh together again and maybe go for a walk. God damn, that's art. That is art. That is art. Hajime. Just regloss, right? There we go. That was easier. The various experiences I shared with Aotan, Kanade, Ririka, and Aden, the day I first met regloss, I will never forget them. The days we cried, laughed, and overcame together with Aotan are precious memories. Right now, I'm filled with shock and loneliness, but I wish for Aotan's future to be full of happiness. And Kanade. Ao-san, I'll never forget the kindness you showed by teaching Kanade so many things when I was clueless at the start of my day. You always looked out for me, and Kanade just kept relying on that. A dependable, precious comrade. It's lonely to think that our time together is coming to an end, but I'll always be wishing for your happiness, son. Man. Man. God dang it, this sucks, dude. This sucks. This absolutely sucks, dude. It sucks. It sucks. So sudden. Damn, man. And this is a lot of likes. It just goes to show so many people cared, man. So many people cared. Mm. Oh shoot, I just realized something. Oh man. Oh no, I feel bad about it now. No. Oh, god damn it. That was the last chance. I regret everything. I regret it. There was There was a regloss event in Korea a month or two ago. And this means that was the last regloss event that had Ao in it. And I didn't go because I was so busy. Yeah, Ao was in it. Ao was in it. It's the um uh collab copy. This one. This one. This one. It's so cool too, by the way. This looks so cool. They're dressed in like Korean traditional outfit. The artist is great. This artist. They had this like a full-on collab cafe. They had drinks, food, and merch. Look how cool these. Oh, this is Raden's like fried mushroom and things. Really cool quality. It would be impossible for me to get everything though. But yeah. That's cool. Well, nice. Damn, I regret it. I just, oh man, I just can't make it to everything. I just can't. Can't do it. But I regret it. Yeah, they look amazing. They do a pretty darn good job with the art as well. It's actually a pity that it's such a limited time thing. Well, guys, I think I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anything you guys want to share real quick? I'm willing to read through what you have to say. I feel like it has been just me talking for this whole time. If you have anything you want to kind of say, I'd like to read it. Ah, dang. No one knew this was going to happen, so don't beat yourself up too much. About not going. Thank you, Rise. Does make me feel better a bit. Take it easy, Vicky. I appreciate it, Jumpy. Thank you. I gotta figure my out too. Take a break, man. We all need a rest after this catastrophe. It's unfortunate. You know, friends, it'll be alright. Nothing lasts forever. That's true. I know it in my head, but it's hard to it's hard to follow through it with my heart. Blue Woman Forever, indeed, indeed. Blue Woman Forever. And we, just as we had Nodoka go, much back to back here. We'll miss Ao-kun, hope for a fast recovery. Yeah, I really hope so. You know, after everything, I just hope that she gets to recover 100%. So she gets to do whatever she wants. Healthy, right? I think that's the takeaway here. I'll just post it on her PL account, and I can't understand the translate won't show on me. What's a PL account? What is that, Kiwi? What's a PL account? You can me? Oh, past live account. Oh, interesting, interesting. I had no idea that such an account existed actually. The forbidden lore. Man. Just tell me, was it at least positive? Was it like hopeful? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what you guys think about looking at one's past life, like right now. I usually don't care, because I just, I just accept the fact that they're a human being, the same human being. But what I just want to know they're okay. Is that the full name? Yeah. I don't know which one it is. It's not showing up. It is not showing up. I don't know if you wrote it correctly. Is it on Twitter or YouTube? Yeah, I'm very confused. Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking at the right one. Venue? What's a venue? I just want to know that they're fine. Is it like half Japanese, half, you know? Okay, you gotta help me on this. What's the actual, because it's not showing up. It's not showing up. With a check mark. Is it the one like? I'm not gonna show it on here. Oh wait, this account literally just retweets the regloss members. Oh, okay, so it's not really a secret then. Okay, well, it's not really a secret, it seems. So okay, so Edo Lena. Well, they haven't really posted anything that relates to their current situation, huh? I guess. So yeah. Yeah, it's just at Edo Lena with a check mark. Is this the right person? I think it is. I mean, this profile literally retweeted Hajime. So yeah, can you post it on the VTuber tab if that's okay, by the way? Please. If that is okay. Thank you. Yeah, it is the same account. Yeah, but I don't see any like personal update. So well, I mean, it's at least it's good to know that the person is alive. So that's good. So that's good. Yeah, I think that is her. Yeah, Guru Guru. I think the name that starts with that. Again, I don't know Japanese. That's why I'm struggling to like know is this right or not. Yeah. How do you guys know this? How do you guys know these things? That's insane. Like literally, like I just can't believe people just instantly know who is who. It's insane. Actually insane. The reason why I don't want to link it in chat, a millennial, is because I'm not an expert in this field, right? Of like who is who. So even though people in chat are confident that it is the right person, I don't have full 100% confirmation that it is indeed the same person. So until I myself have full confirmation that this is that person, I'm not going to put it up on at myself. Does that make sense? Okay. Again, I'm a person who's not afraid to just talk about past lives and current lives. When the theme is right for that particular stream. But at least right now, for today, for this stream, where we're talking about Ao, and since I don't have the full confirmation and full knowledge, I'm gonna just be happy, and I'm just gonna be happy to tell you that the person is alive. Seems so. That's that's the best takeaway for today's stream. It seems. Oh, cool. Yeah. Again, I usually just say things, but at least just for today. Is that okay? And also, I'm kind of tired. I need to process this a bit more, and at the end of the day, I just hope the best for Owl and her future and her health. And I think that's the best way to end today's stream. Cool. Thank you everybody for joining here today. And although it can get pretty darn depressing, I hope everyone can stay positive and happy so you can spend the weekend happy. Okay. And I'll probably do a stream tomorrow as well. That was my original plan anyway. And I'm gonna play some Switch games if I can. And rest assured, I am working hard on the videos. And I'll be happy to show you videos, a few videos back to back in within this month, in the coming months. Okay, so I'm definitely doing my best on that front too. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully, yeah, I just wanted to I mean, I got this Switch too, thanks to a viewer, but I didn't really have a chance to like really get to know it. So I think tomorrow, at least during the weekend, I'll play some Mario Kart World. It's just to show you how bad I am, and I'll probably install Animal Crossing, revisit my island that I have abandoned for the past 3. Since the day I sold my original Switch to go to the very first hololive English concert. That was one of the ways I recouped the money, basically, back then. But finally, I have a Switch again. Tomorrow! Please follow my Twitter, where I post and update you on my stream schedule and my videos going live. And yeah, I'm working hard, I promise you. I also have my own stuff going on in my life, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Hopefully, you're thank you so much, guys. Thank you, and thank you for all the support and for your mental support. I gotta say, thank you for being here. It really helped me kind of process the sudden news. And have a good start of the weekend, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you, thank you. No, not sold my Twitch, my Switch. I'm sure that's I'm sure that's a typo, right? Yes, I sold my entire Twitch to go to a hololive concert. Confirmed. Thank you, Zabori. Thank you. Thank you, Kisako. Take care, man. Thank you for the stream, and make sure to rest well. It's sad to see Ao-kun go, but I just hope she will be fine, and maybe we'll hear again. I hope so. I hope. Thank you. Kiwi says, sorry for sharing the forbidden knowledge. No, it's okay, okay. Like I said, I'm making myself very clear. I'm okay with it, okay? It's just that for today, I just didn't have the time to process and fully confirm on that front, right? So I just wanted to focus on, just for today, okay? No worries, no worries. Thank you for your information. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks, guys. And remember, Coco's Vinted. Thank you, thank you. Take care. Drink water.